Logan Paul scammed a bunch of people with his CryptoZoo scheme, and now he's facing a lawsuit over it. Logan Paul was the shady influencer who didn't care about who had money or who didn't. He used people's trust for his own profit. It all came out when BBC News exposed how Logan Paul exploited people's loyalty for his own gain and told them to invest in CryptoZoo.
Garrett is clearly devoted and loyal to Logan, and Logan seems aware that this loyalty can be used to generate investment.
It's only a matter of time till I think people will be like, oh, I see what you saw, Garrett. Like, it's almost like you're an early investor, bro. If I was a stock and you bet and you put your money in this stock, it'll pay off. Also, we should figure out how to do that. How can we start treating creators as stock, like where people can invest in them?
Did you see the fear in the eyes of those investors who had nothing, no assets to survive like Logan Paul? They just invested because they trusted Logan Paul. They had respect for their idol. This shady scammer scammed them out of their money. Just imagine how disgusting a person can be. This time, all the victims have once again voiced up, and Logan Paul is now facing jail time over his CryptoZoo lawsuit. In this video, I will break down all of this. Let's keep watching. Logan Paul is one of the biggest names on the internet who even joined Donald Trump's election campaign. So definitely people think about Logan Paul and might believe that he wants to help a bunch of people with a project he's making for those who want to make a profit. But they didn't know that Logan Paul actually wanted to play with their fear and trust. A lot of the victims have started speaking up, and they revealed how they were actually scammed in this mess.
A victim of Logan Paul's CryptoZoo scam has revealed that he has an NFT that gives him the right to confront the influencer in person.
I have an NFT from other project that gives me the right to see Logan Paul, to meet and greet with him, and I will actually use that right to tell him this story again, show him this video in front of me, and see how he reacts when he sees that my family, my whole family and my kid are affected with this situation, because I think that's not human.
Guys, I'm totally shocked after seeing this. A man said that because of this scam, he and even his family were deeply affected. Who knows how much they lost? Just look at the fear in their eyes once again. But does Logan Paul care about that? No, he doesn't. Just imagine, if he had even a bit of care, he wouldn't try to escape from this situation by blaming all his co-founders. While he blamed them, he also claimed that he would refund everyone with his own money. But later, nothing actually happened.
Logan promised that he would improve on the project. This is after he threatened to sue Coffeezilla and then stepped back from that. So he did promise that he would make CryptoZoo better. He was promising to put a heck of a lot of his own money into doing that. Whether or not he's actually done that, I don't know, but it certainly looks like some people have run out of patience and are now pursuing him through the courts in order to get their money back. And this lawsuit has been filed in Texas against Logan and several other people associated with the CryptoZoo project.
So, I guarantee you, if somehow Logan Paul gets any kind of chance or escape from this situation, later you'll find out that he didn't refund a single penny to anyone. You can already see how he's been harassing Coffeezilla, the one who actually spoke up for the victims. But instead of facing justice, Logan Paul filed a lawsuit against him. While it should be Logan Paul getting arrested for this situation, he's out here harassing others who talk about it. Just imagine what kind of world we're living in right now. People online have also started expressing serious concern about the situation. Here are some of the comments. One person said, even if Logan loses everything, he'll still have his dumb fans who keep watching his podcast and buying his merch. At this point, Logan is set for life. It's his dumb fans that keep him around. Same goes for people like Wes Watson and Jack Doherty. Dumb teenagers and young kids prop these adults up. Another person wrote, I would love to see Logan Paul behind bars. Someone else commented, bro hated on people and got what he deserved. If this is true, then hopefully they make him delete all his social media platforms and pay back everyone he scammed. Another user said, Logan Paul's reputation was already trash before he started these crypto scams. And one more said, this only confirms Logan Paul's reputation. He should be held liable for court costs on this. So now everyone on social media and beyond agrees on one thing. Logan Paul must be held accountable, and he needs to refund all the victims' money as soon as possible. But instead of taking responsibility, Logan Paul and his shady partners are just trying to manipulate the situation and create chaos. Even though there's solid evidence of this scam, people like KSI are still defending Logan Paul's side, and that's what's truly disappointing.
And this is because of the whole crypto thing going on about him. Let's hear his side of it. Let's hear his side before we crucify him, because how many times have we jumped to conclusions and it's just been completely false? Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. My people were like, Tory Lanez is innocent, Tory Lanez is innocent, and now Tory Lanez has been proven guilty. And it's like, this is awkward.
So here's what's really happening. Logan Paul and his shady crew are literally trying to make the situation worse for the victims and everyone who's speaking out about the CryptoZoo scam. They've got a bunch of excuses lined up, one after another, just to manipulate people and even the legal authorities. Logan Paul is honestly one of the worst kinds of people, someone who never cared about the fans who made him famous. He has no intention of helping anyone, and the proof is right there. Just look at what he did with the Mr. Beast Team Water charity. When he was welcomed by Mr. Beast on his Team Water charity, Logan Paul said he had nothing. He was totally confused about needing a $100,000 donation for Mr. Beast's charity. He was totally confused, and Mr. Beast and others actually forced him to make the $100,000 donation.
Would you be down to donate $1 million for water?
No, I'm broke. Jimmy, can I do a discount?
So you owe 100,000 now, right?
I'll do it.
All right, thank you, Logan.
So just imagine, Logan Paul's situation is totally worse. He is nearly broke. I know this may be ironic, but this is the time to give donations to people, and Logan Paul said he can't do that. This type of person actually can't do it because they want to take from people but don't want to give. That's why Logan Paul is actually a shady scammer. Not only that, Logan Paul's situation with his CryptoZoo scam caused him to lose money from many people who even acted like victims. But this time, Logan Paul actually made his situation totally worse. He is literally trying to make the Coffeezilla defamation case so he can destroy Coffeezilla. But Coffeezilla exposed him, and this situation is making Logan Paul embarrassed. Logan Paul wants Coffeezilla broken. This situation is making Logan Paul actually broke. This time, Logan Paul is fully destroyed by this case as well.
Coffeezilla, who's incredible, by the way, a very thorough, good-hearted, smart guy, did a deep dive into this project that I attempted to make called CryptoZoo.
So that's why right now he's thinking if he can create trouble for Coffeezilla, maybe Coffeezilla will be busy defending himself and won't expose Logan's other scams. This is actually his main target. And anyway, Logan Paul plans to escape by blaming his co-founders, then pay fines, and after that, execute his next plan. So as you can see, Logan Paul's own plan is backfiring, and he's running out of options. Every move he makes to manipulate or attack Coffeezilla is only digging him deeper into trouble. From the CryptoZoo scam to this defamation mess, it looks like the consequences are finally catching up. Now all we can do is watch and see how the courts handle this. But one thing is clear, trying to play dirty with money and manipulation only works for so long. And that's how Logan Paul's so-called CryptoZoo turned from a promise of innovation into one of the most disgraceful internet scams in recent years. A project that was advertised as a fun way to make money, but behind the scenes, it was a trap, carefully designed to play with people's trust, emotions, and dreams. For Logan Paul, it was just another business experiment. But for thousands of investors, it was their savings, their hope, and their belief in someone they admired. Some of them lost everything. Families were affected, people's mental health was destroyed, and their faith in online creators was shattered forever. Yet, even after all this, Logan Paul never truly faced the consequences he deserved. Instead of showing remorse, he tried to silence those who spoke the truth. People like Coffeezilla, who stood up for the victims when no one else did. Logan filed lawsuits, played the victim, and once again tried to twist the story to protect his image. If Logan Paul truly wants redemption, it's not through another apology video or another podcast episode. It's through action, through refunds, accountability. Till then, his reputation will always carry the stain of CryptoZoo. So what do you think? Should Logan Paul face real punishment for what he's done? Should influencers be held to the same legal standard as everyone else when they manipulate their fans for money? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.